Hey guys, it's Faceless Impact here. I'm bringing you some team deathmatch on Hanoi. Before you say anything, yes, I am using the FAMAS. This is actually a pretty old gameplay from a couple months back. So I had just prestiged, I can't even remember what time in this one, and I just got the FAMAS, and obviously it's a double XP weekend or something. So this is pretty old, but I thought it was a pretty decent gameplay for what I got. But who even wants to hear about the gameplay anymore nowadays? I actually had a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. First of all, I have decided to start this little idea, little series called Girl Talk. My roommate and I, we sit around and we have really long, intense conversations about everything. And I know most of you guys are guys, and I figured we could give you some insight into the minds of females and talk about all sorts of different things that have affected us or we have opinions on, because we are two very opinionated broads. So keep a lookout for that. We're thinking Friday or Saturday. I want to start uploading it once a week. But the topic I want to talk about today is embarrassing yourself. I am horrible. I constantly put my foot in my mouth. And I was made aware of this very recently last night because I was having a conversation with a gentleman and I just was stupid. I said some stupid shit. Then afterwards, I was like, oh, those words, those just came out of my mouth. I can't believe that my brain to mouth connection allowed that shit to happen. And I was talking to my sister about it earlier today because I was so horrified. And she said to me, well, you do that all the time. And at first I said, nay, Faceless does not constantly make an ass of herself. But actually I do. So I thought I'd share some embarrassing stories with you guys, and maybe you want to share some back. Um, when I was a kid, like, I don't know what it is. I panic and I say things. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I just don't stop talking. So when I was a kid, once upon a time, I was riding in the car with my sister and my two brothers, and I don't know what she did, but I decided I could clock her, so I bitch slapped her across the face, and she immediately was like, Mom, Dad, Faceless hit me. And I said the first thing that came to my mind to avoid getting in trouble. I was like, how? No, I didn't. I meant to smack the window. And then I proceeded to lean over her and slap the window passionately. Who does that? Oh, God, it was bad. And another time, actually pretty recently, I was with a bunch of my friends in a party and we were watching some movie, and everyone was talking, and I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the movie, and they were doing stuff with glass. They were melting glass and making like pretty things out of it, and I was just like, I like glass. And everything stopped. You ever have that moment of silence when you say something completely ridiculous and everyone around you just stops what they're doing and is like, what? That I live in that moment constantly. Another time, probably one of the worst ones I've ever done was I have a friend whose mother got remarried and adopted the two children officially of her husband. Well, so she had step siblings now. And I was pretty close to this family, so I went over and I was introduced to the two new additions along with the husband. And I just didn't think before I opened my mouth, so they introduced me and I said, hi, yeah, I'm the other adopted child. I don't know, guys. I don't know why those words just flew from my mouth like a bird. I don't know. I don't know. It was bad. And you just kick yourself for moments like that. And I do that all the time. And I don't think it's I talk a lot, maybe. I need to take a breath in between words, possibly. I don't know, but I figure I'm not the only person who's had these moments that you're absolutely horrified to relive. Oh, here's another one. I did a lot of theater when I was in high school, and my line to say on stage was, we need an ambulance because a boy's been beaten. But instead, I go, we need an ambulance, a boy's been eaten. It's dreadful. I do it all the time, and ugh, I can't seem to help myself. So I wanted you guys to share some of your stories with anytime you've embarrassed yourself. Please don't let me be alone in this. I can't be the only person who messes up this bad. The gameplay's coming to an end. I think the final score was 30-4, and thanks for watching, guys. Oh, don't forget, it's okay to play like a